and what up, team? What up, family? What up, world? This is your brother, Dr. Curry. We're coming with another big body solution today. And the reason I say big body solution, today's class is typically we used to do the AGB class. And what the AGB class was, it stands for aqua, gray, and blue. What I like to do is simplify things for individuals who are just now coming into the space and want to know what to do when they're looking into the market. They see things going up, they see things going down, they see red candles, green candles, sometimes line. Well, with this strategy, what it does is it helps you identify which way the market is trending. One thing that we know is that most traders lose trades because they don't know how to identify the trend in the market. And I can tell you guys this, you want to definitely trade with the trend versus trying to trade against the trend. And what that means is you want to place trades in the same position, going the same way the big banks are placing their trades, the prop firms are placing their trades, the hedge funds, and everything like that, because that is trillions of dollars going in one direction versus you maybe placing a trade with only a few $100 or maybe even a few $1,000. We want to go with what they're doing. So today we're going to do something really simple. For the ones that are coming to the mention event party, I'm going to go a lot deeper with this, and I'm going to give you guys access to everything that I've created for you so you can go ahead and dominate in the market. Now, with this strategy, you're able to utilize the trend strategy, which is the AGB, on any single currency, any single crypto, any single indice, because it's going to show you how to identify what's going on in the market. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to just really truly focus on the two pairs that we will be trading. And there's really three. We like to trade things that, pay out really, really well. Everyone doesn't like to be in a market a long time. So, like your NAS100, aka US Tech, your US 30, and also we'll be looking at gold. And I truly like the fourth option, which is S&P. I like S&P because S&P tends to trend in one direction for a long time. Now, you're not going to get as much volatility with that pair, but you will gain gradual volume with that pair. So you really don't have to worry about maybe like getting spiked out of the market as if you were trading gold, US 30, or NAS. So this is pretty good, pretty clutch. And I need to do one thing real quick, guys. One thing. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and get this. Let me go ahead and get this. Actually, Eb, what I would like you to do if you're there, can you go ahead and show everyone how to add that indicator to the chart? I did put the link for the indicator. I call it Hoonigan, guys. This is what we will be using to identify what's going on in the market. And then on top of that, there's some additional bonus settings inside of the Hoonigan strategy as well, which you guys can utilize a little bit later as you progress through your trading journey. Ebony, are you out there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do, Ebony, you have host. If you can go ahead and take over for a second, just show everybody how to add that to the chart, please.
All right, so let me share my screen. All right, perfect. Let me know if you can see my screen. You should be able to see the chat. I'm going to just go to the chat and then click on the Trading View link that Dr. Curry gave us. Once you click that link, it's going to take you to this Trading View screen. It's going to take you to your browser. Now you'll see that on mine, it already has it in favorites. So I'm gonna remove it just so you can see how it looks when you first hit it. And then you're going to just click Add to Favorites. Once you do that, it's going to be added to your Trading View. Now, if you have the app, you'll just simply go to the app. From there, go to your chart, and then I'm going to click where the indicate you'll just go exactly where the indicators are. You'll click the indicator button. And then once you do that, you'll see my fourth star. You'll see where it says Hoonigan Pressure by KOBK Salute. So all you'll do is just click it. Once you click it, you'll see it on your screen. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove these other indicators because the Hoonigan is basically all of these indicators in one. So you only need this one if you just have the free version of TradingView. So as you notice, once I put that Hoonigan on there, it looks exactly like those last three indicators. So you'll see everything that I just had on there now into one indicator. And that's how you'll go ahead and add all the indicators that you'll need to be successful with trading the pairs that Dr. Curry just went over. Back to you, Dr. Curry.
Is the question, is the Hoonigan the same as the KOBK kill shot?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, 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 no. This right here is different. It does add the kill shot actually gives you your buy and sell entries. That's what the kill shot does. And we're going to dive a little bit into that later as well, because there's settings inside of that where you can actually utilize that on every single pair. So the original kill shot that is in there, that was utilized for NAS and gold. All right, cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Ebony. Hey, y'all drop some sevens in the chat for my sister. Drop some sevens in the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to do. I need everyone to go ahead and make sure they add that to their chart now. I want everyone to be on the same page. And the reason I want everyone to be on the same page, because with us bringing in so many new members, this is how we're going to train them up right away. This right here is so they'll be able to utilize the TTT. But what's so important about utilizing the TTT, which is the tap to trade, once you get that tap to trade, you can literally hop over to your trading view chart and make sure that everything aligns up to give you even more confidence in that trade. And now with you guys having access to this, you'll be able to do this within 2 minutes when that trade comes out. Go over there, look at it, make sure everything aligns. Boom, take the trade. You're in the trade. And then also, I'm going to show you guys how you can see the different levels that this is going to, even though they're putting in their TP1s, TP2s, and so forth. Cool? Y'all there? Talk to me. Talk to me. All right.
Cool.
All right. So what we're going
I was having problems on finding it on my chart that I already had open. So what I did is I closed the chart down and reopened
Absolutely.
it on there.
Yep, absolutely. You guys want to make sure that you refresh that chart. You definitely want to make sure you refresh that chart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm right now currently I have this on gold. So this right here is a trend-based trading strategy, the first part. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the Hoonigan. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit the settings. Now over here, you need to take some things off. So we're gonna go ahead and take off plot. And then we're going to take off the Goku Super Saiyan and Jiren Power. We're going to take those off. And then we're going to hit OK. So now we just actually, let me go ahead and come over here. And I'm going to uncheck boxes right now as well. This right here is the base of this strategy. So the name of this class is Aqua Gray Blue. For those of you who've been doing this with me for a while, you guys already know how to identify the trend. So the Aqua Gray Blue is exactly what it means. Your colors must be in a line. So currently we're looking at gold. And with this strategy, you have to do it on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Your 1 hour time frame and your 4 hour time frame must match. And the reason we do this when the market is closed is because the market is not moving. So you could truly get a true direction on which way the market is going without price fluctuating on you. Right here, you can see we have price. So we have price right here. We have our aqua color. We have our gray color. And then if you scroll down, you have your blue color. That right there is in alignment, aqua, gray, blue. All of these EMAs are underneath price. So if all of those EMAs are underneath price, what you see right here, they will continue to push the market up for a buy. This will let you know that this is good for a buy. So if I'm looking at this chart on the 1 hour, I can clearly say, okay, we're looking for a buy because it's in order. It's AGB, AGB, everything's in order. I want to buy my aqua, my gray, and my blue. Now, when you're identifying which way the market is going, I want to tell you guys that your aqua should and always maintain to be the closest to price. Here's price. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a quick line right here on the chart so it symbolizes price. Boom. And let's change that to a big pink color. Let's go pink. And let's blow it up, make it really, really big. All right, cool. So that line right there is identifying price right now. The market is closed. This candle is closed. So we know this is the end candle of what happened on Friday. We have aqua close to that line, which is good. We have gray, which is good because it's underneath the aqua. And then we have blue. All of this is pushing the current price right here up. Now, to solidify, to make sure for next week when the market opens up that gold will continue to be going in the up direction or to continue being a buy trade, we need to go over to the 4-hour. Once we're on the 4-hour, what we must do is make sure that the same parameters match, meaning that it must say aqua, gray, blue. We still have price here. We still have aqua. We have gray. And now we have where's our blue? Where's our blue? Blue. There's our blue. They're still in order. So next week, guys, I'm telling you now, next week when we get a TTT trade, you want to trade with the trend. Every educator on that platform, they trade many different ways. So if you see a sell, they're probably, I'm telling you now, they're doing a counter trend trade. They're doing a reversal trend trade. And I'm not saying that can't be successful, but I know a lot of you on this call, including myself, when we enter these trades, we want the home run trade. We want to be able to enter that trade risk very minimum. And if you watch the videos, we're doing 50 pips, right? We want to risk 50 pips to get off 3-to-1 risk to reward or 4-to-1 risk to reward, or even a 10 or 20 risk to reward. So when you trade with the trend, when you trade in the direction that the market is going, that could be the results for you a lot more than if you were doing a counter trend trade. Now, the only thing that would maybe sway what was going on, and what I mean is what can make this go the opposite way, like, hey, we're looking at the market, it says buy, but all of a sudden you see a massive sell candle. That's because of news, manipulation in the market. So make sure you guys are going to Forex Factory, checking the news, making sure that there are no red folders for that day for the oh, did I do that right? I'm on Google. I'm on Yahoo. Hold on, guys. Make sure that you guys are making sure that there's no news for that day. Oh, what are you doing? No. For that pair that you're trading. So what I want to do is go over here to Forex Factory real quick. Oh, why do you keep going to Google, buddy? What are you doing? Hold on one sec. Let me close this because I don't know why you keep switching over here. All right, cool. So here's the Forex Factory. So this right here, and I'll put this in the chat for you guys. Most of you should already know this, but if you don't, it's okay. We'll go ahead and get you right. Just copy this. This is where you want to go and make sure that you have no red folders, no red events for the day. And you can go ahead and switch everything. So currently right now, we know today is Tuesday. You see I'm sorry, why is this on Tuesday? July 6th. I don't know why. So let's go here. 7th. So here we go. So for Monday, if we're looking at this, yellow folders are good, meaning there's no high impact news. Your orange folders are medium impact news, and then your red folders are high impact news. So if you come over here before you even take your trade and you see that you're clear for the day, there's no red folders, you know that that trade should go in the direction that it should go. So you just want to be cautious. You want to be patient and let the trade play out. Just let it do what it do. One thing that we've learned when going through the academy and learning that trading strategy, especially when it comes to NAS, is that the big banks, the hedge funds and everything of that nature, they like to come in and manipulate the market. And what I mean is the market's going to go the way that it needs to go anyway, but they're going to come in and take out the small players, the people who have their stop losses maybe a little too tight. They're going to wipe them out, and then you'll turn around and see the trade go the direction that it should go. I know for a fact there's plenty of you guys that are on this call. You've been trading. Your prediction was right. You did your analysis. Like, hey, I know this trade is going to sell. And then all of a sudden it turns around and starts buying. And then you hopped into that trade for a buy just for that exact same trade to turn around and sell and go in the direction that you thought it was going to go initially. That's exactly what they do. So with using this strategy, with the knowing the trend, you're going to know which way the market is going, guys. Simple as that. So we already know gold is going to be a buy next week. And then what I would like to do as well, and you can use this on futures. What I want to do real quick is go over to NAS, and I want to look at NAS as well. So I'm gonna come over here. We already know, man, this is beautiful. We're on the 4-hour time frame. We have price located. Let me remove nope, I don't want to do that. Let me remove these, because I want to clearly see, I want to clearly identify price. Okay, that red line right there on the chart. Let me blow it up so you guys can see. This red line right here at 22,724.91 is price. Check this out. This is exactly what I was talking about. We can clearly see on the 4-hour time frame, she's in a massive pullback. She's in a pullback. That's okay, because we know the overall trend of this market is a buy. It's just coming back to get a little rest. That's all it's doing before it continues the move that it needs to go on. Now, as we dive deeper into this, you guys will learn that this right here is a magnet for price. And what that means is that price loves to come touch that line, that aqua line, and then turns around and goes the direction that it needs to go. And I'm going to tell you guys now, inside of the Hoonigan strategy, there's more alerts for you to actually see where price loves to come back, retest those levels before it goes in the direction that it needs to go. But currently for NAS100 right now on a 4-hour time frame, we know that aqua gray and blue is in order. It's in alignment because it's underneath price. It's pushing price up. So I must switch to the 1-hour time frame. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky, because as you're looking at this, and I want you guys to pay attention. I just told you guys, price loves to come back and touch the aqua line before it turns around. So currently, when I'm looking at NAS next week, just looking off the AGB strategy, I cannot say that this is a buy. And the reason is because it came and touched the aqua line. Price right now currently is under the aqua. So if you're literally just trading based off the AGB, you would not take this trade for a buy. And the reason is because this candle price can literally come all the way back here and touch this gray line. We like to call this BTS. And what BTS stands for means between the sheets. Price is underneath this sheet and it's above this sheet. So price can literally bounce in this zone. But as you become more advanced, you start looking, you see there's a level right here where price started to bounce off, right? You guys see that? You see this? We see that there's a huge imbalance over here as well once you get better to identifying what's going on in the market as well. So when you're looking at that, you're like, hey, this is a massive amount of money right here. This is me talking. I don't believe price is going to clearly clear all of this out and continue to go down, but it very well could, because prices gradually continue to come down already to eat up the massive upside that we had right here. But she's starting to stall out in this area and starting to go sideways, which is consolidation. See, that's a lot to know and a lot to do when looking at this. So if you're not there yet, don't worry about it. Just know that the price is underneath that aqua. Don't touch it. You want to wait. You want to wait to a price, a candle, maybe sometime next week, Monday, Tuesday, closes above that level, above this aqua line to continue going in the direction that it was already going, which was a buy for the week. So if you look at NAS right now, guys, look, let's just look. Let's just really look. So we're on a 4 hour, I mean on the 1 hour time frame. Can you guys agree that NAS is continuing to go up? Can you guys see that? Yes or yes? Y'all talk to me.
Yes.
Y'all can see that it's been going up. But
Yeah.
what I want you guys to also see, what I just said about price coming below the aqua, then turning around and go up. I want you to look at all the times it happened. It happened right here. Right here, it dipped below the gray. I said price can come down and play in that zone. Right here, it dipped below the gray. Then it was going to the next zone, but it never made it to that zone and it corrected and went back up. You do not want to be stuck in a trade doing that. I want you guys in trades when you see it, you identify it, you know the trend, you execute in the market, you're done trading with one trade for the day. And that is it. There's no need to be in here scanning the market looking for many, many opportunities when you find the right setup. Look, check it out. Price came down, it touched the aqua, it broke the aqua, came back up. It touched the aqua, broke, it came to this area, it played in the zone, it broke a little bit, came back up. Listen, family, we know during that time, whatever week this was from April 24th, she has been buying to the upside. Over here, this is what happened when it breaks the blue. Look at this. It broke the blue. She continued to drop. She continued to drop. So if you're following the instructions of aqua, gray, blue, aqua, gray, blue, and you wait for your entry, guys, this is the type of trade that you can be in and be confident with your trade because you know the direction of the market. See, when you trade with the trend, you get more moves like this versus attempting to counter trend and take small moves like this. Now, both setups are good. There's a lot of money here, but can we all agree that there's more money here than there is right here? I don't even care what lot size you pick. It could be a 0.01 or you could be trading in the standard. It doesn't matter because there's more money right here and you're more likely to succeed taking a trade like this. Cool? So that's aqua gray blue, guys. I mean, normally we would go through and we would do every single pair. We would go through the 1 hour, go to the 4 hour, but we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. You guys can very well do what's called creating a hit list, add all of your pairs over here, and then go that route. What I will be doing, and I'm going to give you guys this sauce right now, I'm going to be clearing out every single thing. Let me go ahead and clear out my list right now. I'm clearing out everything. And the reason I'm clearing out everything is because a lot of us are using Trade Locker now. So with Trade Locker, what I just learned with going through the back office, there's a certain broker that they use that really mirrors what Trade Locker strike price are. Some of you guys may have noticed, like you could be trading a certain currency, and let's just say this right here says strike price at 79685, but you go to another broker and it may say 798,485, or that's 1,000 points difference. So you have to really do that math in your head really fast to shift how you're taking that trade. So over here, I want to delete this. Let me see. How do I delete this? Let me see. Recently added futures, whatever. I'm going to come here. I'm going to come right here. And I'm going to, man, I don't want to do that. You would create a list. I'm just going to rename my list here. I'm just going to name this Trade Locker just for the simple fact this is where I'm going to use it at. You can name your list, whatever. You can name it. You can name it hit list if you want to. You can name it after the strategy that you're using. It doesn't matter. But this is how you create that list. And now you're going to hit the plus symbol. When you hit that plus symbol, this is where you come to add your pairs. Now, if you look right here, there's a bunch of different sources. We have Bitsmap, Owanda, Think Markets, Forex.com. Now, this is where the different prices come in because each broker receives their strike price from different sources. And what I mean is For BTC USD on Bitsmat, it can be 90,000, but if I was using a Wanda, it could be 95,000. So when you're adding your pairs, you want to attempt to use the same currency, the same brokers, so you have the same strike price, so your trading is a lot more easier. So what I'm going to do here is, let me see, let me see how I want to do this. Let me see, I want to come here. I want to add my source. It's been a while since I did this. Hold on. And then I will be doing Forex, but there it is right there. So I came to, so if I go here, go to funds, we're going to go Forex. So if I go to Forex, you have right here what's called all sources. You just click on all sources, and now you can pick where you want your strike price to come from, the current price. And I want FXCM. This is who I want. So I went ahead and select them. Now you see all your pairs, no matter where you are coming from the FXCM. So your strike prices will mirror what we're all doing on Trade Locker, which will help benefit you for what you're doing with your prop firm account as well. So I'm just going to put NAS. Let me see here. Let me go back to all. And I'm going to put NAS100. I want to see if NAS100 is here. Boom, NAS100. So over here, it's called US100 index. Same thing, but this is what they're calling them. If I was to look at Pepperstone, you see Pepperstone is calling it US Tech 100 index. Over here on Forex.com, they're calling it US Tech 100 CFD. So you guys need to look at this and know the difference and know that it's all still the same, but it depends on which source you're using to what they're actually calling that pair. So US Tech, and we're going to do US 100 index, FXCM. Boom, I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to also look for gold. Here's gold, and it did not put that in FXCM because they're a little bit different. So I would literally have to go probably XAU. Let's see. There it is right here. So there is XAU USD spot. Boom, CFD. Add that to my pair. Let me see what else they got. And that's all they have for that right there. Here's another, that's a Wanda. Boom. So I got my two pairs. And then I'll also add on US 30. Let's see. Dow Jones. So they're calling US 30 Dow Jones Industrial Average Cash. Boom. Add that on. And then I'm going to do S&P. S&P 500. Let me see how they want to do this. Let me go 500. So here they are, S&P right here, 500 index. I'm gonna go ahead and add that on as well. NAS, gold, US 30, S&P, cool. That's all I want right there. Now, if I'm doing futures are a little bit different, but let's see what they have. I haven't went and looked at the prices for futures to see which one mirrors our trade locker broker, but I'll do that one a little bit later. But I'm looking to see right now if even FXM even offers them, which I don't see. So I'll take my time actually going through here and looking at each pair to see which one actually mirrors that. And you guys can do that as on your own as well. Today would be the really good time to do that because of the prices. And one last thing I would tell you guys on this part right here. A lot of you guys may be trading on the MT4, MT5 platform as well. So depending on your broker, some of you guys may use KOT4X, some of you guys may use Hugo's Way, some of you guys may use another broker. Just realize that those strike prices, those prices have different spreads. And what I mean is you can be using Hugo's Way and trading gold and the spread might be 25, right? Or you can be using KOT4X and their spread price for gold may be 50. So you got to pay attention when you're doing that. And the reason that's so important, because the tighter the spread is, the faster you will go into profit. What that spread means is that's how much movement must happen in the market before you go directly into profit, so the broker gets paid. So I want to trade with a broker that has a tighter spread. So if I'm trading Hugo's Way and it has 25, That's less time, less movement that I need in the market to go into profit. So I have what's coming to me. Cool? Y'all talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
Tracking.
Okay, so do you guys understand AGB? Aqua, gray, blue. Do you guys get that?
No.
Who said no? Gooch, what don't you understand, Gooch? Tell me.
I don't got it set in my. I don't have it set up yet. Even I was going to say that.
Okay, it's in the chat. Just go ahead and add it, and then you can go back, watch this replay as well, brother. But
Okay. Yeah.
do you understand the colors?
Um. I'm if it's not totally foreign. I got it. I'm taking notes, so
It,
I'm gonna
it's
understand
it's
it.
easy, bro. It's just color.
Yeah.
They got to be in
Yeah.
order. You got
Yeah. Aqua.
if you're looking to buy, you need price right there. The lines must be underneath price if you're looking to buy, and they must be in order. Aqua, gray, blue. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking to sell, it'll be the other way. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a sell buy. Look, y'all see how fast this is to look at the market and identify the trend? What's this, y'all? Who can tell me what this is?
Bye.
Buy.
That's the buy.
That's a buy. Who can tell me what this is?
That's a
Bye.
buy.
That's a buy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Aqua, gray, blue.
Yep, that's it. Who can tell me what this is? Who can tell me
Bye.
what that's a buy? Who can tell me what this is?
That's a buy.
That's a buy. That's how easy it is, y'all. Just for the aqua gray blue. Just for the aqua gray blue. Because you're gonna like if that TTT comes in and they're saying sell, and you looking at this like, yo, this a buy, it's going against the trend, it's going against the direction. I'm not saying you can't take it, but what I'm saying is you want to trade with the trend. And I'm only
Okay.
going to focus on this. Now, have you guys went and watched the two videos that I put in the chat? Have you guys watched them?
I
Mm,
have not, sir.
Dee Dee has not. Tara, have you?
Not yet, coach.
Nelly, have you?
I'm not sure.
Lamont, have you? No, Nelly, you haven't because if you did, you would know. You did, you would know. Gooch, have you?
I plead the fifth.
Lamont, have you?
I watched one, not the second one.
Oh, nope, that's a no. Craig, have you?
No, but I will after this.
Nope. Ja, have you?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. D, have you? Have you watched them?
No, sir, I didn't get a
Oh
chance
my
to.
gosh. So I might as well end this class right now because y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do. I can't even go into this next part to show y'all the real sauce because y'all ain't watched the video. Yo,
So we have to.
where my
They pin,
sister
the videos are pinned.
where my sister Ebony at? Ebony, Miss Austin, you out there?
Oh, Lord.
Miss
Come
Ed,
on, come on, y'all.
hold on. Let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing. I don't
You
even want
can't, you
to.
can't even go no further.
I can't. I can't go any further. There's no
You, you
point.
talking you talking about the videos that you made with her, right? With Ebony
No, no, no. Eb, can you get on camera?
I'm cooking, so I'm like, I
Okay.
can't right now.
You good. I'm about to mute my mic and I just want you to talk to the people of how important these videos are. Lamont, get on them, bro. And I'm gonna dive into it a little bit, but Eb,
Yes, guys. So the videos that he is talking about, if you go inside the Telegram chat, you'll see where he put pictures of Arabella and Rich and the videos that you need to watch. That's going to give you the foundation of what he was just about to go into. The Hoonigan strategy is basically putting Arabella, Rich, and the extra sauce that Dr. Curry put in together. But it's important for you to go watch those videos so you can have an idea on how to even use the Hoonigan strategy. When I'm just talking about Rich's strategy, I start there. I watched his videos. Last night, I put his videos on in rotation just to train my eyes on what to see when I'm taking NAS trades. Then I went to go watch Arabella's several different times, and she's going to break it down how to do your top down analysis and use her indicators to get into trades. Those two together When was the last trading day? Wednesday, because I didn't trade yesterday. So matter of fact, no, Thursday. Thursday was the last day I traded. And that was the first day I actually used both of their strategies together. And I did not lose one trade. I didn't lose one trade that day looking at both of their strategies. When I first got on Rich's strategy, I mean, it's so good, guys, that he breaks it down to where you won't lose a trade on NAS100 at all. So both of those strategies, Rich and Arabella together, will increase your profitability. Like it's going to take it to the next level. But it's so important for you guys to watch them. So when you go to you go to Akashex, you go to the Academy. First, go to Riches. I think that one is real important to start with his first because it's no indicators. It's just the price action. It's just market structure. So you want to start with his, and you want to go through. I believe if you go in the Telegram chat that Dr. Curry put exactly which ones to watch: the smart money concepts, the Liberty strategy, the putting it all together, the basics. He's going to really get into detail of how to look for liquidity sweeps so you don't get faked out. He's going to get into detail about imbalance. He's going to get into detail when you can be able to already look to see when the trend is about to change. And then he's going to show you how to take his strategy, which is a two-part strategy. If one doesn't work, then the other one does. So he's going to show you that. Once you're finished on Rich's segment, and again, how you get there, go to Academy, then you're going to scroll all the way down, and then you're going to go to the Educator Training Series. What I love about the Educator Training Series is it trains us exactly how they trade. So when you see them send a trade, you already, after I watch Rich's sessions, when he was sending out a trade, I was literally pressing the button buy or sell before he even sent it out because now I know his strategy. So I was in the trade as soon as he sent a trade alert. That's how perfect his strategy is. So you're going to go to Educator Training Series, watch Rich's videos. Then after that, you're going to go to session replays. So you're going to go to the part of the academy where the educators put their replays from their live sessions. When you go there, you'll go to Arabella. And then actually the two that I really like from Arabella is her last two. Is one that says top-down analysis, and then the one right before that one says beginner scalping sesh. Those two together will give you an idea on how her indicators work. Once you watch both of those, you will train your mind and to be ready for the Hoonigan, which puts both of those strategies together. But without those videos, it's gonna kind of be all over the place if he tries to go into putting those together. So that, when I say, guys, is so important for you to go knock those out this weekend. You want to be ready on Monday to trade. You want to have your eyes ready and trained to be able to take trades Monday, because after you master these, putting all of it together, it's like you don't want to guarantee you don't want to guarantee people anything with trading, but how these strategies are, it's almost guaranteed that you won't lose. Because even when I watch Rich's videos, and I went into the market, I lost one trade, and that's it. But even when I went back to see why I lost that trade, when I watched the videos over and over, I know exactly why I lost it. And knowing that it's kind of hard to lose trades when you train your eyes to see exactly what you need to see. So y'all got to go knock those videos out ASAP so you can be ready Monday. Back to you, Dr. Curry.
Man, I don't even got to say anything after that. Like, it's like I'm a little bit upset because nobody watched them, man. I spent a lot of time putting that stuff together, but you know what? It's all good because it's super powerful. And if you guys want to win in the market, that's what y'all got to go do. I can't do it for you. Like, even if I show y'all what I'm about to, what I can give y'all, because y'all just got the basic, just the basic. But I can give you the full Hoonigan and you don't even know how to use it because you haven't watched the video. Let me show you something. So you guys did the trend. So normally when you do the trend, you do your top-down analysis, right? So once the top-down analysis is done, now you're just waiting for your entry. Once you know the strategy, you know how to enter the trade. So I just want to show you something just on this, right? So we're done with this. We could take this off. And now I'm just going to put this on. Let me ask a question, Ed. We're just looking at this. Do you know what to do? Miss Austin, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here.
We're just looking on this part from the Hoonigan. Do you know what you're looking at? Do you know what to do?
Yeah. Yeah, I see exactly where you're going here.
So I don't want you guys to think, oh, it's a green box. I can continue to buy. What does the green boxes mean? You need to know what that means. So when you're trading, you understand what's going on. Look at this. Look at this right here.
It looked like when the green box, that's the support. So when it hits it.
Yes and no. Yes and no. It's so much bigger than that. It ain't just support, bro. That's just a small piece into the bigger piece of the pie. What do you do when you see this right here? You got red and green. You got red inside it. What do you do? What are you looking for? You know what I'm saying? When you got a small one, what do you do? What are you looking for? This is Arabella. And she breaks down on how to do that. Ed was just talking about Arabella's strategy and scalping. This is scalp material right here. But check this out, Ed. I added this on too. Now you got an imbalance detector in here as well. Y'all follow me? Imbalance here, red line here. Do you see what I'm saying? Who knows what to do with imbalance? And then when you come in and you start adding this, what does the yellow line mean? That's the opening of the New York Market Exchange. What do you do with that now? You got to know what to do. These are telltale signals of what to do in the market. Then you add on the Asian range. That's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game. So now let's go down to the 15-minute. Well, what do you know? And we're on NAS. Look at this. Look at this. So now, if you're doing one of Rich's strategy and you see price still inside, and now we got Arabella's in too, and you know you can go from zone to zone, but with Arabella, however you say her name, you got resistance points in here, and then you got extra entry points that you could take inside of the market, and you already know where your TP level is, and then you add on Rich's strategy again, you can catch this move going all the way down here. We like to go a 4-to-1, right? See, with Rich's strategy, if we're trading on a $10,000 account at a 0.01 lot size, we're only risking $50 to gain $150 plus. So if I go right here, and let's just say I'm gonna take it. I know this is the full zone, but I just want to see something. It's already almost at stop loss right here. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna move this. I want 50. That's fine. We go to 50 right there, and I'm gonna take this down. And I'm just going to look for a 3. Boom. Did she not hit TP? And that's coming from the top of the zone right there. TP smashed, right? But let me tell you guys something else. She not done, because if you want to be more aggressive, you can even do the 4. And the 4, let's just go at 3.9. The 4 is right there. If you look over here, we got more sell pressure. Guys, she's coming to hit the 4. She's going to hit the 4. And if you look back to the left, these are prime zones. She come back into the previous one. Guys, we can literally more than likely take this trade right here, off one entry, from what we see right now. And that's because we're doing this on a weekend. That's a big body banger trade. You are done. This is the type of trade right here, depending on your lot size, a pay off your house. That's what we're talking about. And then you know me, I like to add this app. I'm gonna give all you guys this. I'm gonna add that back on too because this trade has the potential to go down here. I don't like doing the top. I would probably go right here. That is an 8-to-1 trade, almost a 9-to-1 trade off one entry. Off of one entry right there. But y'all got to go in and watch the videos because the videos are only 20 minutes long. Rich's are only about 20 something minutes long, and there's 3 of them. And then Arabella's video is an hour, the first video, not including the second one that El was talking about before that one, just her top-down analysis. And you don't even have to truly watch the full video because you'll see. It just depends on the type of trader you are. You'll see. I watched the full thing, but when I was done with it, I was like, I didn't have to watch the full thing to get out of what I really wanted. But this right here, Eb, how'd that look to you?
It's like with these two strategies put together, when I said I'm gonna be a millionaire by August, like you literally can do a lot with this strategy because it lays out, it takes all the guesswork out of it. It takes out what should I do next? Is it buying? Is it selling? What do I do? It takes it out of it. Like you literally can look at your chart and know exactly what to do. No, exactly. And you really don't even have to over leverage because we're talking about NAS here. So you're talking about risking $50 to potentially make 500. I mean, with these two strategies together, we can get so many more people funded faster. I mean, just with this right in front of us. Like this is a beaut. I mean, this right here is heaven sent. This and let me tell you something, Doc. The reason why I like those 2 videos from Arabella is because that first one is actually a trading session. So she starts by breaking down her strategy, but then she actually goes into looking for a trade. So it kind of gives you an idea on how to look at those boxes even better to be able to determine if you want to get into a trade or not. So that's why I said those 2 sessions. But just right here, that's on your chart, even with that supply and demand, because even with you taking the trade off that supply zone, you can even see as it goes into that Asian range, and as even that bullish candle comes back up to the top of that Asian range, it's already letting you know you can go down for another sale, another entry for another sale, because it's at the top of the Asian range and at the top of and at the bottom of the supply zone. So
Yep.
it's really just confirmation on confirmation on confirmation. Like it takes the guesswork out. It gives you more confidence in taking your trades. Yeah. Go enjoy your anniversary, Doc. Everybody got work to do.
I will. The wife took the kids to the splash pad in Fayetteville right now. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
why I was like, yo, we need to do this in the morning. So this is dope. So talking about what you just said with that huge green candle coming back up, say you enter that trade, and once you guys learn Rich's strategy, you want to know what's your first TP level. Boom. Here's one right here. You want to go to previous ones as well. That's a TP level right there. Because that is a previous that would be your previous resistance level of the opening market of when the market opened. Take it right there. And it dropped even lower. How far can you go? Boom. It came very close to that level. Take your money, man. Take your money. Take your money. And then for those of you who have the other strategy, I just want to show you guys like the pressure, how it lines up. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. I can't make this up. So if you add on my pressure and you were in that trade as well, it came right to the area of interest. TP locked in, or you could have took it at the 382 level of the Fib. You are done. Now, this is for the people that are really in the game, that are really trading. But to be honest, all you need to be successful is really that. That right there. Let me take this off so y'all can see. That right there. And even if you didn't want to add that, you could still be successful just off that. Let me take this off. Boom. That's it. You could be successful just off that. Everything else that I laid on top of it is to help you get even more money out of the market. This alone will help you be successful in the market. Enter right here, close, enter on that candle, boom, run, right? Long position, boom, 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 boom. Stop loss is 50. I need to figure out how to make this do it automatically. I've seen a video on it. I don't know how to do it
Click the
yet.
settings too. When you click settings,
Settings.
and then that stop level, those ticks, you could put that at 5,000,
Oops.
and that automatically puts it at 50 pips.
That's it? That's all I got to do?
Yep, that's it.
Man, I need to save that. Save
And if
as.
you want, I mean, if you could change the TP1 too to put it at that at 10,000 puts that at that's gonna put that at 1,000 pips. If you do it like that, that'll put that at 1,500 pips.
That's it? That's all you do? That's how you do
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
Okay.
And it automatically does it. Boom, automatic.
That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
So long. So right here, here. Is that 50 right there? Would that be automatic 50?
No, doing it on, I don't know. I didn't see how Rich did it automatically, but what I did see him is every time he put that on his chart, he just went to settings and he just changed those two numbers and then press OK, and then it changed it.
Oh, right here.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Oh,
how.
perfect.
Right
That's how
there.
you do it. So you gotta add the template.
I'm gonna see if I can do a hot key for that.
Okay.
But that's it. Boom. Did it go to 3? Let's see. Did it go to 3? It went to 3. Right there. Anyway, 3 right there. TP smashed. TP smashed. Y'all get a trade like that. Y'all geeked. I already know. Y'all are geeked.
So now is this only on trading view?
Yep. You got to do
Not
this. You got to do this on TradingView. You take what you see here on TradingView, and then you go input it onto the trade locker.
That's why all of this is foreign to me because I
okay.
have traded.
Okay, so
And then the numbers are not going to be exact from the FXCM just gives the numbers closer. But what you're going to do is when you go to Trade Locker, you're just going to look for the same area. So even though the numbers may be a little different, you just look for the same area. And honestly, both of their trades are market execution. So honestly, you're just going in when you see it's in the area, you're just market executing, and then you're just putting in your stop loss based on the area.
Facts. That's it. That's it. Hold on. Let me stop this video now. They ain't getting no more else. Keep this short. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, Mr. Darden, man, take us out, Mr. Darden. Take us out. Take us out.
All right, so y'all just heard it. We got homework to do. So we got to watch these Arabella videos. Like my sister Eb said, watch Rich first. The the S the money concepts first.
SMC.
Then you want to watch the Liberty. Then you want to watch putting it all together.
Actually, honestly, for you guys, there's another video on there. I want you guys to actually watch the basic. Some of you guys need to watch the basic. It helps everybody. I watched it. Watch the basic. That's going to help you get in the flow with the way that he instructs as well and the way he teaches. But go ahead and watch his basics. Then watch SMC, Smart Money Concepts. Then watch Liberty. And then watch Putting It All Together. Then watch Arabella's top-down analysis. And then the other one, the scalping video that Ed said. I'm actually going to go back and watch that one as well to see what else I can add to this. But I'm telling y'all, this tool right here alone is powerful. Make
okay.
sure you guys do the trend. Create your hit list, guys. Create your hit list. Train your eye. Go add on all the Forex pairs and see if it's in an uptrend, in a downtrend, because those are money plays as well. Those are the type of plays where you can take that trade, put it at a 0.01 lot size, don't risk a lot. You know what I'm saying? And let it just play out, because sometimes those trades run massively. I mean, big pips, so that's just free money on the table. But Dr. Curry here, aka KOBK, NAS, US 30, NAS. Did I say NAS? NAS. But anyway, Eb, you got anything to say before we close this out?
Can I interrupt before it so that I can make sure I got what I need?
No, let me end the video, then you can do that.
Oh.
Anybody else got anything?
Nope, I'll just say, guys, lock into all those videos. It's about 6 videos. It'll take you maybe about 2 to 3 hours just to lock in. And don't even just watch it one time, guys. Get through all of them at first, but then you want to continue to train your eyes to what to look for. So when you automatically look at the chart, you know exactly what to do. So take today, tomorrow to really get yourself prepared for the week, and you will not be mad that you just took the time to lock in, right? It's a lot of different stuff also in Arabella's that talks about risk management, talks about, depending on the size of your account, talks about, what 0.01, 0.02, 0.2, whatever you should be looking for. But having that set stop loss is so perfect, so you know what you're risking every time that you get in, so you can develop that trading plan. Or if you already have it, it's really, really good to lock in and be able to do so, guys. We have found exactly what's going to help us build the business faster, make money quicker. You can be done trading by 11 a.m. Don't even have to look back at the chart and be satisfied, because I think a lot of times you may get into a trade early in the morning, but maybe you didn't hit your trading goal for the day. So now you're still looking for trades throughout the day. With this strategy, you're done in the market. You get in the market, you set your stop loss, you set your TP, and you can legit go and be confident that you're gonna the chart's going to do exactly what it's supposed to do, and you can go build your business. So I can't even stress enough how important it is to lock in these next 2 days so you can be ready to take the markets this week and really trade like the banks. We're not just saying that no more. We're doing exactly that, trading like the banks. Back to you, Dr. Curry.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you said that, man, because you guys know I love to trade. Don't get it twisted. I like to build, and I also love to trade. But guys, when you guys really learn this, you're gonna feel like the dopest trader in the world. Like, there's no better feeling than getting in a trade and watching that trade do exactly what you know it's going to do and making a big bag off of it. There's no better feeling. I'm telling you guys, I cannot preach upon this anymore. I can't tell y'all what to do, but y'all need to go learn this. Y'all need to go learn this. You guys are all here for a reason. This is a reason.
Okay,
This
now.
is the reason. I'm telling you guys, go learn this. Gooch, go learn it.
Okay, go
Nelly,
on the page.
what's up? What's up?
You over talking. At this point, enough was said, man. If we don't do it, it's on you.
Man, this is it.
You ain't gotta say, you ain't gotta convince nobody no more. If nobody don't go do the homework, that's on you. More requires more. Simple.
So we go on the page and we go and scroll down to our educators.
Mm-hmm. Everything's already in the you don't have to ask Gooch. Everything's in the Telegram. I took screenshots, pictures, and I did a recording of the video of it. It's all there.
Telegram. Okay, cool.
Man, let's go. All right, cool. Let me end this video. But anyway, y'all, that's a snippet of the AGB. You guys can really dominate using the AGB. The AGB is really going to help you identify the trend in the market. And to be that dope trader, to be that bomb trader, guys, go in the academy, watch those videos, get really proficient at what you're seeing. Train your eye, train that muscle memory. Don't be scared to execute. Don't be scared to push that button in the trade. And I'm going to tell you this, when you're in the trade, you just let it do what it's gonna do. Don't watch it, just let it do what it's gonna do. And I guarantee you, I'm gonna say I guarantee you, you'll be happy with the results more than you'll be disappointed. It's your brother Dr. Curry and the squad. Lace up, let's get it.